Hi guys, Brookelynne and welcome to the channel. So today's video is going to be my February 2024 beauty and lifestyle favourites. So let's get started. I've got all my favourites apart from one on this bed, which I will get into now. So starting with skincare, body care. It's this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Skin Therapy Oil for stretch marks, scars, anti-aging and whatnot. So if you don't know this about me already, I'm actually 9 months pregnant and I have been using this body oil throughout about half of my pregnancy, and I've still got a fair amount of it left and I use it near enough every single day. So I basically do about 3 or 4 pumps now. It started as 1 or 2, but now because my pump is bigger, I'm doing around 3 or 4 pumps, really working it in and massaging it into my bump. Obviously not hard, like just a nice gentle massage to get the oil everywhere. And I also put some on the boobs and on the back, and the sides too. I spread it around the whole torso area because that's the place where you tend to get stretch marks and your skin can end up getting tight, obviously because your skin is stretching during pregnancy. And so far, touch wood, I haven't got any stretch marks. But if you get them, it's not the end of the world, but it's better to moisturise and nourish that skin and help it stretch better to prevent them, and also just to make your skin like more elastic and more resilient. And I find this is a really good oil. Like, it just makes my skin feel really nice and moisturised. Any itchiness I've got, it stops it in its tracks like that, and it literally just makes my skin feel amazing, absolutely amazing. So I've also used it on and off on my face as an anti-aging oil, and it does feel nice on my face too. Doesn't break you out or anything. Now, everyone's skin is different, but for me it never broke me out in my face, but I'm going to start using it more often on my face to kind of prevent wrinkles too or prevent more of them. But it's so far just, it smells amazing too. It has that cocoa butter smell, which Palmer's is famous for, and I love that. It just makes the whole experience feel even nicer. And I tend to use it before I put my bump butter on or my body moisturizer, because the oil soaks in and the body moisturizer goes over top to kind of lock in hydration and add an extra layer of hydration, which is really lovely, and I would recommend it. It's so good and it isn't that expensive. It's like, I'm going to say around £8 or maybe less, depends on where you get it from. But it's worth it. This is bought this in October, I think. Yeah, roughly around that time, and it's now the end of February, and I use it near enough every single day, and I've got like slightly less than half the bottle left, and I do plan to use it after I've had my son next month, just to kind of help my stomach shrink back and be more hydrated, because obviously hydrated skin bounces back quicker. So this will be handy after, and also for the face for anti-aging purposes too. So yeah, and also if you get any stretch marks like near the right end, it'll kind of help fade them too. So yeah, love that. And also makeup, I've got 3 items for makeup, which I'll show you now. The first one is a foundation, which I'm wearing now. I have been wearing a lot this month. I've actually got it in 3 different shades. The darkest one is too dark for most of my fake tans, and let's double coat them and make them really dark. But for day-to-day, like fake tan skin I have, like if I do a fake tan weekly or twice weekly, this shade does match me, which is Wheat. This is the She Glam Skinfluencer Foundation Balm. It's a full coverage foundation and it is amazing. I've got it on now. I think I mentioned it before. That's a shade Wheat, what it looks like. So it's a nice warm tan colour and it matches my tan perfectly. I love to use it with a sponge and also with a brush. I've tried it with a brush a couple times and it does give you a good finish too, both ways. And it is like a quicker to work with foundation. Obviously I'm a perfectionist, so I just take my time, but I'm going to try to be a bit quicker because obviously a child on the way. But I do tend to wear these on my like everyday full makeup routine, or if I fancy more coverage, but most of the time when I'm wearing makeup I've been reaching for this, and it is such good coverage. It's definitely full to maximum coverage, and the shade match is perfect. I also have the cashew shade, which is perfect for when I have like 2 layers of tan on and I'm really, really dark. I've also got, I think it's porcelain, for when I have like no tan on, but I tend to use that as a mixer shade for when this is a bit too dark for me, but I'm also not a palest, so I'd mix them together to create a custom shade, which is quite nice. So yeah, I love this. It's such good quality too. It feels like a high-end foundation, and it's only around £6 or £7, so it's a bargain. I absolutely love it. It lasts all day in my skin too. The next favourite is an eyebrow pomade, again by Shea Glam. It's their, I think it's Boss of Brow, I'm not entirely sure. It's this one. It also comes with a wee brush too, which is like well loved. Now I don't have this one on now. I wore it yesterday for a night out, and it lasted all night. And I think I've got the shade Soft Brown. Is it Soft Brown? I don't know. Yeah, Soft Brown. It's here, so it's a really good shade for me. It isn't too light, not too dark. I prefer to have a darker brow anyway, even though I've got platinum blonde hair, but for my eyebrows I prefer to have like a really nice bold brow. Obviously not too dark, but sometimes do them quite a bit darker, and I like that look. So that's what that colour looks like. So it does look really dark in the actual pot, but it doesn't come out too dark on the eyebrows. It's really, really nice, and you can tell it's well loved. It is a waxier type of brow pomade, so you have to kind of use little and build up and just not slap it on, because it will kind of smear a bit. But once you just kind of build it up, it's fine. Just use a couple of taps on the brush, work it through your eyebrows, use a spoolie end to kind of brush it through and kind of soften it a bit, and it will last all day. It's so good and I absolutely love it, and again it's so affordable. Next thing I have is this Academy of Colour Glow highlighter. Just looks like Latte. I got it, not on the back of it, I got it in a wee makeup kit last Valentine's Day. I haven't used it since this month, or until this month, and I haven't stopped using it since I've like started using it. It's beautiful golden champagne glow highlight colour. I've got it on now and it's absolutely beautiful. It's really beamy. You can see it dark. It's really, really nice and golden, like a golden champagne. It is absolutely beautiful. It just gives me the perfect beamy highlight and I love it. It just makes my face look lit up and glowing and awake, which is nice. And this, I'm not sure if you can still get it. You might be able to if you can. Great if you can't. Hopefully you find something similar. But this is really, really lovely. And you can shear it out if it's too much for you. Just shear it out, lose a little bit, shear it out and you'll be fine. But this is a really lovely highlight. And also it's great for eyeshadow too, for like a nice glowy minimal look eyeshadow. So yeah, love this. So I've got one care item, which is, this is Olaplex, and it is her number 3 take home treatment. It just looks like that, and you can tell I've got not that much left in it because I've been using it on my hair and I've used it about 3 times. And the reason why I bought this is because my hair is bleached within an inch of its life, and last time I got done the ends of it, because I got the high lift colour pulled through at the end. Obviously the ends have been bleached and all a few times previously, but my hairdresser pulled the high lift colour through the ends to kind of take away any brassness, but it has left end a bit damaged because obviously it's been bleached and stuff. So I've just bought this and used it as a treatment, and I've left it on for at least an hour and a half each time, sometimes up to 4 hours. That was the second time. Then I just use my normal shampoo and conditioner to wash it out, and my hair has felt nicer and stronger. it does repair the bonds, so it kind of works to restore your hair, and then you use a deep conditioning mask after you shampoo to add the moisture and lock it in. And my hair just feels amazing when I use this, and I could get another treatment out of it before it's gone, but I do plan next time I wash my hair, which will be tomorrow, I do plan to whack this in on the bleach parts as a treatment again, and then wash my hair and use my good leave-in and also my good deep conditioning treatments, and my hair should feel amazing, because I am getting my hair done, roots done again next week. So I want to kind of help my hair feel its best it can be, and because I'm getting roots done, I just want to treat it the best I can. And obviously when I get my hair done next week, I'll only be getting roots done, I'll not be getting anything through the ends, and I'll get about an inch or so cut off it, just in one way to prepare myself for the birth of my son, so it's less hair to blow dry, because my hair takes ages to blow dry, and also cuts off the damaged ends. So yeah, this is really, really good, and it is expensive. I got it on offer on Amazon, but it is an expensive product, so it is worth it, I would say. It's one of them products I would say try to get an offer if you can, but it is worth the money, because it really does repair your hair and restore it, and I love it. So last beauty favourite is Estée KNY perfume. I think it's just a regular for women New York perfume. I'm not entirely sure. It has a beautiful citrus smell. I don't have it on now. I've got the Prada Candy one on now, which was last month's favourite. But most of the time when I've been wearing perfume, I've been reaching for Estée KNY. I actually got it one Christmas. I think either Christmas or birthday, I can't even remember. I tend to get perfume a lot for both occasions. And I was sorting out my perfumes last month, and I came across it. I smelt it and I was like, I'm keeping it, it's amazing. It has a beautiful orange citrus smell, and it does last for ages. I wore it yesterday and I just literally doused myself in it, and my perfume is on for the night. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourites, and it's just a perfect all-rounder perfume, but also really perfect for spring and summer, but you can wear it in winter, which I do. I just love it. It's just this one, if you're wondering, just you can see, have a closer look. It has that really weird shape, but it's quite cute. It's amazing. So last favourite is a lifestyle favourite, and it is the Parma Violet Room Spray. I think it's the Refreshers Parma Violet. I'm not entirely sure. I've had it for a while, but I started to use it this month again because I was using up my older ones to get, like, my older Febrezes I've been using to get them used up and to clear the cupboard a bit. But I came across the Parma Violet one, which I did love a year and a half ago, and I had some left. I've been using it ever since, I think, last week, but still it's included in my favourites. And every time I've cleaned the house, done my hoovering, changed the beds, changed the throws on the sofa, I've been spraying that on my soft furniture and the carpet, and it makes my house smell amazing. That Parma Violet smell is beautiful. It's a strong smell, so if you don't like that, don't get it. But for me, I've been loving it. I just love to have a sweet smell in home, and it just makes me feel more homely, and it makes my house feel more homely as well. And I got it from Semichem, and I think it was only around £1 or so, so it's really, really affordable, and one can will last ages. I'll put a picture up if I haven't already. I definitely recommend it. I've also got the Squashies one to use up, so once my Parma Violet one runs out, I'll be using Squashies and probably be purchasing it because I love the smell of it. Even though it's probably a smell of a teenager, like a teenager would like that smell, I don't care. I'm a 31-year-old woman and I love my house smelling like sweets. So yeah, that's the end of my February 2024 favourites video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.